morning. It was raining pretty good. We had we went up to our Lake QTH up there, Grass Valley, a little place called Lake Wildwood. And boy, did it rain on the way up. Oh man, it was raining so hard when I went through Vacaville, I couldn't see the lines in I-80. It was kind of weird because they're doing construction up there, and they've erased some of the lane lines and repainted them, and it was almost like you had two double set of lines, two sets of lines, and you couldn't really tell which was which. And other people were having the same problem. And the wife, the XYL, she was sitting next to me in we got a 4-door Tacoma pickup truck, and so we're sitting up fairly high, and we're trying to decipher which lines are which. It was pretty bad. It was about, I don't know, I'll say it was about 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was, boy, it was raining cats and dogs outside, but we made it safely. And we got back today. It was raining when we went up, and it was raining when we came back, and we were there for a day and a half or so with our son and his daughter-in-law. And it was pretty nice when we were there, so I guess we timed it right. We wanted to get out of there before the big storm. We were going to stay another day or so, but we decided retreat was the better part of valor there, as you might say. Anyways, N9 AMI, KW6G.
Okay, there we go. I'm working two different microphones here, and in order not to put on the monitor, which will get all kinds of echo and stuff back. So I hit the record button. So I am recording. Yeah, I did record last week. I know I didn't participate, but just hit the record button and let it rip. So it's kind of fun doing that. It's kind of nice to listen back and all that. So well, very good on that stuff. Yeah, we had a little bit of snow here this morning. It's all gone now, which is typical for this area here. Out here, Reno, it'll stick around a bit more, but out by me, it usually melts the same day, if we're lucky, that is. So that's all gone. It just leaves for a sandy mess with my pups in and out of the house. And I guess we're supposed to have rain and all that crap the next few days, but I'll take the warm weather with it. I won't complain. So just don't want the snow. Keep it up in the mountains, and they can go play up in the mountains. But other than that, let's see. I'm shopping for a truck, and well, if you know how things are out there now, they suck. Prices suck. So this shopping could last a while till I find really what I want. But anyway, a full-size truck, and that's it. I'm going to run in and fill up my cup of coffee, and I'll be back. I'm sure there'll be a few guys chime in. I'm sure Skip's probably loitering around somewhere, too. Okay, KW6G and 9 AMI.
Okay, very good, John. We'll catch you when you get back. I think I heard W6YUC, George, in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, Charles and John. Just checking in. Just got out here, turned it on, and heard John there sounding pretty good. And you're not too bad. I did hear somebody else chime in there too, Charles. So let me give it back to you, and you can pick up the other station, W6YEC.
KW6YEC, KW6G 59 this evening, George. Nice signal. Who else is in there? It's KW6G for the Drake West Coast Net. Come now.
WB6MWL.
Good evening, Jay. WB6MWL, KW6G, about a 5.6, about a 5.6. Anyone else this evening? This is KW6G. Come now.
Romeo Zulu.
Who else is there?
KK6IRZ.
I'm getting some splatter off the side. Maybe that's an East Coaster. I don't know. It's KW6G. One more time, please.
Yes, KK6IRZ. That's Jeff. You're just a little high there, Jeff, so you might tune in. But KK6IRZ.
Okay, KK6IRZ, Jeff. I'm not familiar with where you folks is. Anyway, we got you checked in. Anyone else this evening? It's KW6G.
You can talk, but nobody can hear you. Too much for the head is blocked.
And thanks for to the relay, George, for KK6IRZ. Why don't you go ahead and take it, George, and pass it over to Jeff, and then we'll see who else is around here. W6YEC, KW60.
Okay, well, I'll take it. And hello, Jeff. Welcome aboard. And I'll give it to Jay there, WB6MWL. I think you have him down as he checked in, and then Jeff, KK6IRZ, and I can get it back to you and see who else might show up. Anyway, kind of a looking like rain here, but I don't know when. It says I don't think it's until if we get a little more later. But yeah, Jeff is part of our AM group, and he's just getting back on the air here after he'll tell you the story, working on his radio room. So glad we have him aboard here. And with that, let me just shift it over to Jay, see how he's hearing everybody. And then Jay, give it to Jeff, KK6IRZ, and Jeff, back to Charles, who's net control here, KW6G. Go ahead, Jay, W6YEC.
Yeah, okay, George. Yeah, good signal today. W6YEC, WB6MWL. We're on the B line here. And looks like a little over 100 watts coming out. Maybe 125, something like that. I don't know how accurate this foreign meter is, but anyway, copying everybody pretty good. Charles is up and down here a little bit, but I copy everything he says. And welcome back, Jeff. I haven't heard you in quite a while there. And yeah, we had some rain here in Montclair this evening, this morning. But it looked threatening all day, but nothing came of it. I don't think it's. They said there might be some small pockets tomorrow, but the big rain is supposed to come New Year's Eve. So we'll see what happens. Over to you, Jeff. KK6IRZ, WB6MWL.
All right, very good. This is KK6IRZ, and good evening to everybody. Hopefully I'm a little bit more on frequency, but my ICOM 735 here, which is what I'm running. That thing it only goes one digit after the point. So it's very easy to not know exactly where I am without a frequency counter, and I ain't got one right now. So I try to tune everything in as much as possible, and I apologize for my variances off where I should be, but hopefully this is a little bit better, and hopefully there's enough audio. I'm still in a temporary state, as George was saying. I've been building a new ham shack. I have a sign out on the front wall now called Hot Rods and Ham Radio, and a shop on one side and the shack on the other with visitors' quarters and places to eat and all the other good stuff. But now everything is kind of laid out and on shelves and on countertops and that type of thing, but I still have to wire it all up, run the cables, switches, but I ended up with about just about 16 boat anchor positions, so there's going to be probably about 10 transmitters and 10 receivers, and maybe a few transceivers, but definitely going to have a variety of stuff hooked up once everything is wired. But for now, temporarily, I just have the Apache and the ICOM 735 and the NC300, but after this weekend, who knows, there might be a couple other things that will drop on. So in any case, I'll keep it going. Get back over to net control. Was that KW6G? I think I got that right. But in any case, I bet you know who you are. So go ahead and take it. And definitely good to be back. I've been missing ham radio a lot. So good evening, guys. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. And obviously hoping that everybody's going to have a very new year. KW6G, this is KK6IRZ in the group.
KK6IRZ, KW6G. Good evening, Jeff. Welcome back to the net. You're 5.6 here this evening. 5.6, not too strong, but perfectly copyable. Do we have anyone else who wants to check into the Drake West Coast net? This is KW6G.
He's shaking with down now.
and 7 o'clock. Let's go for round one here, guys. We'll start off with John, N9AMI. Hopefully he's got his coffee. And then we'll go John to George, W6YEC down there in Lemon Grove. And then over to Jay, WB6MWL in Montclair. And then from Jay, we'll kick it, he can pass it over to Jeff, KK6IRZ, and then Jeff back to me. It's Charles, KW6G. We're located about 30 miles east of San Francisco, running a Greg TR4CWRIT this evening with an RV4C remote VFO, Shure 444 microphone, and an end-fed half wave up about 30 feet. And not much going on here this evening. We're just waiting around for New Year's here in a couple of days. Going to do a little straight key night activation here, like we usually do with some of our old classic Vibroplex bugs we have on the shelf here in the shack. And we're just sitting here trying to figure out how to install this weather station my son and daughter-in-law gave me for Christmas, and trying to figure out, how to run this rain gauge and all that kind of good stuff. So that'll be a project for tomorrow. And then, let's see, the only other good news here around here this evening is that we're scheduled to make the 6.2 million step mark in walking this year for the first time, breaking 6 million steps in a year on an annual basis. So that's good for me because I'm a lunger, and I've had asthma my whole life, and I had a collapsed lung in 2019 and pneumonia and all that sort of garbage. So recovery is a big deal with me. Anyway, we walked 6.2 million steps this year. And I don't think I'm going to be doing that much next year because that really that takes a toll on your knees and your hips and all that sort of stuff, and I'm not getting any younger, so I think we're going to taper it back next year. Anyways, that's it from here. I'm going to pass it over to John, N9AMI in the group KW6G. We'll go in the order that I mentioned. Go ahead.
Okay, KW6G, N9AMI in the Drake net. Good evening, everybody. Yep, I did get my, it turned out to be, forget the coffee, I got my green tea, my iced green tea here, so I'm good to go. And just on an ICOM tonight, and I am recording the net here. I'm doing something a little different. I was telling Charles, I've got just a separate microphone that's picking up my audio instead of going through, anyways, I'm not even going to explain it. So it'll sound a little different when I come around on it, but I think it'll work, and it might work better for some other things I'm doing here. So, but it's a test. Other than that, all you guys will be the same on there, and I'll probably hit the 3D button so you can see the 3D signals. I think that's kind of cool. And not that it really tells you much, but it just looks cool. What else? I did hear from Kevin earlier. He was mobile somewhere. I don't think he was coming back, but I couldn't get on because I was working, and he was somewhere in Texas, of course, on 40 meters, but couldn't meet up with him. But I'm sure he found somebody. I'm surprised he's not here yet, but he might be. He might be chiming in. I don't know. And I haven't really heard anybody else too much, but except IRZ, and we talked a little earlier, so I heard his updates on all the shack stuff. And radio stuff, working on a Swan for Saturday night. Well, it's done. It's sitting here ready to go. So that'll be fun to unleash that little powerhouse. And as long as it doesn't light on fire, it's putting out so much power, it's kind of stupid. But other than that, nothing on the radio project list. Just been doing other things. And got a new commercial drone in, so I've been messing with that. Got a new hard case for it today. And we'll pass it on. Over to you, George, W6YEC and N9AMI.
Charles, good evening. 6 p.m., George.
Okay, Skip, we got you there. K6LGL, you'll follow Jeff. So Jeff, you're skipping there, maybe. And turn it over to him, and he can give it back to Charles unless somebody else goes up. So, very good. We'll keep it moving, though, so we don't break up the thing. Very good, John, on everything. And Charles, mine on straight key. I forgot about that. That's still up, isn't it? I'm so busy with things, I'm not sure. I haven't got to do it, but maybe. I've got the straight keys, a couple of them out here. One hooked up to the Ranger, one hooked up to the Adventure. And, okay, I'm working on that weather station. Hope you're able to get that all put together. And, okay, on the ICOM there, John. Very good on that. And Jeff, yeah, we understand. No big deal on the frequency. That's the deal. These rigs that only have one digit makes it a little more challenging because you got 100 cycles to kind of play with there. Anyway, I have the same thing here. Let's see on the TS. Let's see here. Yep, same thing on the TS-50 trigger. And I've learned where to set it to be right on frequency, right on the left edge of the digit. If I get it on the right edge, I'll be low in frequency, I think. Anyway, so that's the way that works. And all the rigs sound good tonight. Beeline is doing good there, Jay. And everybody's got a pretty good signal. Charles, you're about 10 over. Louder on KFN. You're real loud on KFN. But got a good solid copy on you there. And then everybody else, I think, didn't take that much attention. But John there, you were up there at 20 over. And we'll see what the signal seems like on this next go-around. And okay, I'm talking to Kevin, or hearing Kevin on 40 meters there from Mobile. Very interesting. Well, maybe we'll hear him tonight. Who knows? Or maybe they're caught up with, family activity or what have you. I thought Phil would be in here by now. Waiting on my friend Phil. We talked earlier on the 430 net. I was excited to be here. And he's got the Swan working now, He doesn't have a drain, but he's got the Swan working, and it's doing pretty good. And then the helicopter, the heat jet. All right. Well, we're on the Drake TR4. We've got the Beeline offline here, and looking to see find a buyer out there that likes to pick it up. So we pushed it real hard, but just a little bit. Had a little bit of interest. Just a matter of coming up, I guess, with money and room. And by the way, John, very good on. It's going to be looking for a new truck, but whoa, you're absolutely right on the prices. It's just out of sight. And there's no telling when it might ever get reasonable again, if it was reasonable to begin with. But it's really gotten pretty bad. I guess I'm going to hang on to what I've got. I've got a Lexus 350, and it's pretty good vehicle. It's been good for me. It's just up there close to 100,000 miles. So we try to service it all, keep it regularly serviced and all. So hopefully no major big thing with it, and we'll keep it going here. All right, let's move it along. Jay, it's your turn. Give it to Jeff, and Jeff Skip, and then back to Charles. Unless somebody else goes up. WB6MWL, W6YC.
Okay, George. W6YC, WB6MWL. Yeah, you're 20 over here. Good signal. A little QSB on some of the signals here. I don't know if that's from all of the clouds or what's going on, but real thick overcast here. So, we're, last time we were at the Ford dealer, I remember I got my Mustang serviced down there, that's just a 2 or 3 months ago. I think the cheapest pickup I saw was about $60,000 down there. So, at the Ford dealer, so I don't know, I suppose they're all about that much, I don't know. But, that's definitely not my price range. So, I'm with you, George. I'm going to keep what I got here. So the Mustang only got 63,000 on it, so it should be good for a while yet. Anyway, that's about all I have here, and I'll move it on. I I got to be out of here by about 7:30, so maybe stay in here for one more, and then see what happens. And good evening to you, Skip. I forgot to say that too. And John, I look forward to listening to the checking out the recording there. Let's see. KK6 IRZ, over to you, Jeff. WB6MWL.
All right, very good, Jay. And good evening, Skip. And great hearing everybody. Not a big group, but that's okay. Everybody coming through quite well at the moment. As John said, we talked a little bit earlier. I've been wandering around here, just kind of just trying to scan the bands. The wife just kind of came home, though, so I might make this my last one. It's been a long 2 days. I went to work yesterday at about, left here about 4:30 in the morning, and did not get home until this evening at about 5 o'clock. With a little bit of a San Diego KGB Sky Show and Holiday Bowl in the middle of it last night. But oh my God, the Sky Show, they should never have done it. It was an absolute disappointment. My buddy that I went with has been going, he's seen every one for over 40 years. And so he had to go see what it was going to be like down at Petco Park. And we were a little bit concerned that it was being downtown and it was going to get really scaled back. And wow, very scaled back, and technical problems where stuff wasn't shooting off. They should have not even have wasted their time. I had better fireworks on the 4th of July standing in the front of my house. So it was, it was a show that used to be considered the best show west of the Mississippi for years and years and years and years. And oh my God, what a disappointment last night. But with that said, the end of the Oregon game was quite good. They won in the final seconds of the fourth quarter, and so that was kind of cool. But yeah, very big disappointment on the Sky Show. But the upside of it was that at the Sky Show before, when it used to be at Qualcomm, when you were done, you basically went home. Downtown, we were able to go hit the East End and stop a couple places and caught the Dueling Piano Bar and a couple other things. So it turned out to be a very enjoyable evening in San Diego overall, but was kind of bummed out about the whole fireworks thing. So that's been my past 2 days. But needless to say, I'm a little bit weak and a little bit tired. So
yeah, right, Skip.
the wife is home, I think I'll call it a night and go in and maybe get a little bit more snuggling going on, because she didn't go. So I did want to jump in and say I'm back. Good to be back, and nice hearing everybody, because I've been missing it, no doubt. So over to you, Skip. I'll keep listening here for another go round, but I probably won't respond on the next go round. So I'll say 73 for now. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Hope you're going to get ready for a very good New Year. And over to you, K6LGL, and then I guess it goes back to net control. This is KK6IRZ, Jeff in Chino.
Okay, Skip, Jeff turned it to you.
Yeah, what happened is that he faded out. He was X9, and so was Jake, and even I was the band is going along, and Jake was still 2-5 all the way, and Jeff was the first 10 minutes or so, and then slowly faded out, sorry to say, but anyway. Hey, John, good evening to you. Sounding good, and look forward to hearing some new Swan equipment. By the way, I'm on my Swan 500 cardiac strike. After things warming up, but then I got delayed a little bit getting to the shack here in time for the net. Sorry. It was one of those things that came up. Sounds good. The conditions for the band is going wrong again, and there's they know that there is pulling bait. Goods anywhere from 18 to about 25 dB. Variation on signal strength, so it goes. So I'm on my Render CX-OT and it's about 638 microphone. Decided to run that up. All right, then keep it back to you, Charles. Find on friend Kevin from Mobile Link somewhere in Texas. I wonder John if he's planning to come back for New Year's. It's home base, so it's the same kind of system. So that's the story there. Surprised we're not hearing anything from Phil tonight, but maybe he's got something else going. So back to you there, Charles, KW6D. They're sounding good there. And everybody else with the exception of, say, Ross to Jim. KW6D and the Drake there, that's saying for 1 million to 6LG.
K6LGL, the group KW6D. Little link with you on 5.5, but perfectly copyable, no problem whatsoever. Okay, and good evening to Jeff there. If you're going to sign up 73, Happy New Year to you. I'm going to hear from one more round myself. Conditions aren't that good this evening. I got some guys who quite a bit of splatter coming in from up band, I think around 3.9.
Yeah, I had one of those. Went down looking for radios when I was in the CB. In the CB, they used CB Moto.
Not much else to report here. Pretty quiet week. Literally.
Chances of but you would not hear.
We had a big rainfall system.
Are you doing, I think it was 25 PM.
Yeah, radio-wise, haven't been working on anything much.
It had 11 meters on it.
Weather station.
And I sent it off after I heard
Well, I just lost him.
Had it too.
Around you, gentlemen,
that was pretty good. I messed it up. But
and we'll be back here again next week, that's for sure. Anyway,
makes it better.
I'll pass over to John, N9AMI, and let's go in the same order. From John to George to Jay to Jeff to this So, go ahead, John, N9AMI and the group. Get closer to...
Okay, very good. KW6G at 9AMI. Yeah, you were getting pummeled pretty good by the East Coast there. I had to go down to 2.4 and listen up real well. So the band is lengthening out for sure. So I'll make this my last also. And Charles, I forgot. I wanted to tell you, congratulations on that 6 million the steps. That's awesome. That is awesome. I am a huge workout junkie. I work out 6 days a week and try to eat right and kind of take pride in that actually myself. And you know, unfortunately, I don't want to make anybody mad, but unfortunately, a lot of ham radio operators kind of don't go that route. I'll just leave it at that. And I really think, just in general, folks should, take care of themselves, whether they're 80 years old or 20 years old. It does matter. It does matter, and it does add up, especially in the later years if you do take care of yourself, I think. So congratulations on that, and just keep it up, man. I know some days that are tougher than other days, and there's some days, morning time is when I go out to the other side of this big garage over here, and I've got a whole workout gym there, and some days I just don't want to do it, but halfway through I'm kind of glad that I'm doing it, and of course some days halfway through I want to quit. But I probably get a little bit too much for most folks, but I've been doing it a while, so it's just kind of my thing. But anyways, congrats on that, and keep it up, man. Because I think just think if you weren't doing it, how you would feel every morning when you got up. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, Okay, well, I hope everybody has a very, very happy New Year this coming weekend. I know I'll probably talk to a bunch of you Saturday night. And what else? I guess that's about it. We'll just pass it on, and you guys have a good evening. Over to you, George, W6YEC and 9AMI.
All right, real good, John. Good copy. W6YEC, 220 over, and Jay was 10 over. Skip faded way down, but I was hearing him, hearing you okay. I could hear you, Skip. I was better on KFS, and all of that. So Bill is in there too. K6LK. I think John. I think Charles heard him, but he came in right as you did, John, and you overrode him just because you got a bigger signal there. So let me do this. I think I don't have anything really more to offer. I agree, should take care of yourself. And I'm going all the time. I haven't done a workout in a gym, but I have I do a lot of work. And although I got a new policy this year, so I could join a gym, and I might do that. We'll see how we can work it in the schedule. I love riding the bike, although I haven't been on it for a while, but the bike has been a benefit to me. And I used to run. I ran years ago, and boy, that was probably one of the best things that could have happened to me. I believe that. I ran, I wrestled, I did track. I think those things did help me for many, many years, and probably still I'm deriving the benefit of it. Anyway, that's that. Let's see. So, Jeff said he was not going to be here, but he was listening. So, but I turned it to him anyway, Jay, and maybe he decided to stay around. And then we're learning the 73 round, so I'll give it to you, Jay, and then Jeff, if he's there, Skip, and then we'll pick up Bill, and I think we're probably done for the evening, the way it's sounding. So glad to hear everybody. Hope we can catch you on Saturday. We'll see how that's going to go. So WB6MWL, take it away, Jay. W6YEC.
Yeah, okay, George, W6YEC, and my Bridgebridge WB6MWL. I can't copy Skip at all. I don't know what happened. When he first checked in, he was pretty good copy, but I could hear until he was in there that last time. So, I don't know. Maybe the band is changing here. And, yeah, I agree with you, John. I was doing a lot of walking, too, until it got cold. I'm kind of like you. I don't like cold weather, but I kind of cut back here lately, but I usually walked every day. And I lost 20 pounds. I started walking in the spring, and by the fall I had lost 20 pounds. So it's definitely worthwhile. You don't have to run or kill yourself. You can still lose and feel good. I always felt good after walking away, too. So with that, and I guess Phil was going to be in here, George, but maybe he got tied up there or something. So maybe we'll hear him Saturday night. I guess there's going to be a Swan group. I don't know. Maybe Skip can confirm that. It's New Year's Eve, but it's supposed to be raining, so I probably won't be going anywhere here. I think it's supposed to start raining in the afternoon here, from what they say. And it's a lot of rain, what they're talking, a couple inches. So I think John signed out, but I don't hear Skip. Let me see. Jeff, I got my names all screwed up here. Let me turn it over to Bill, K6LK. Happy New Year, Bill, WB6MWL.
When I had a truck that had not have an aluminum roof, I had a mag light when I was running that CB and with 500 watts, and never had an issue power handling.
We are not hearing Bill.
took a good way for those deadlines.
Yeah, one to the night careful in there. Now the radio, the 10 meter out.
Well, I don't hear him.
I won't need an amplifier for it. Yeah, well, I don't have a need for. When I put the 10 meter, I don't know what kind of 10 meter antenna people are using. Another twice 600 comes up.
He definitely isn't there.
Who, me? One of those 2890s, I think it is.
Looks like the band is kind of faded on us. I guess I'm still loud up there on KFS, but Skip's kind of faded away, and Jeff signed out, and Bill, I heard you in there, but you wasn't very loud, so it was hard to copy. Anyway, 73 is 1 and all. Charles, over to you, and I guess we're wrapping it up. W6YEC will be clear. Steve, you're late.
That's why I give the available
Yeah, I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody. It's jumped in here last. I know you're wrapping things up. But anyway, 73 for everybody. And hope you kept everybody happy here for sure. Thanks, Charles. KW6RXKC.
Hey, good evening to you, Steve, and Happy New Year, K6RGL. Like John said, it's probably got 4 different watt categories you can select.
Oh, no, I wouldn't need it. Probably half of it would be more than enough, way more than enough.
I think the band is quiet. Yeah, Steve, you still there?
Yeah, it's W6RXK. I just wanted to say 73 there, and wanted to wish everybody a happy New Year here before we signed off. So,
You ain't got to worry about that. If I got something back here, if it shuts up, it don't have it. I'm downloading manuals on the radios I've got here.
Happy New Year to you there, Steve, and all the others. K6 Little Green Light in Santa Monica.
Yeah, I think Charles, I don't know if he faded down. I could barely hear him in there, but I think he was signing. And Steve, I just wanted to say a happy, blessed New Year to you. May the grace of the Lord just fill your guys' lives throughout the new year there. So thanks for checking in, and we'll catch you a little bit later. W6YEC.
yeah, thank you, George. God bless you. And Skip, Happy New Year to you. We'll talk to everybody.
We'll drop by. We'll have the last one next Saturday. 73s, everybody, and Happy New Year to those that we may not be talking to. Very good evening, and thanks for running the net, Charles.
Yeah, 73s, and Happy New Year to anybody we don't talk to on Saturday, WB6MWL. Yeah, blessings to you there, Jay, and I heard you and Skip, I heard on KFS, nothing on the radio, the band is gone on it. See y'all later, W6YEC.
Okay, George, yeah, the band went long, I think.
Okay, guys. Well, that's what happens when the band kind of goes out. Most of these guys are regional, and what was that? They're in the region on the West Coast, and when it goes long, well, people just fade out, and you start here on the East Coast. So, Happy New Year to everybody, and I hope you're enjoying the channel, and we'll catch you again.